What's up, Rare Moment fam? Welcome back to the show. I am AG. This is Cole. We are the Rare Moment. Today we are back with an awesome video sponsored by Evaluate Market here today, going over UFC Strike on their platform, showing you guys what it looks like, how to use it, and all the awesome features that they have included in it. So before we get into this video here today, if you love Evaluate Market, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter at The Rare Moment when you're on the go. Find us on Spotify. Also, while you're at it, head over to Evaluate Market. Follow them on Twitter as well because they're freaking awesome and we love Evaluate Market.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, let's dive into it here. I'm excited to see what they got going for UFC. So this is Evaluate Market's homepage right here. You can see it right here all day. UFC Strike Top Shot. Let's click on UFC and let's see what we got going on. All right. So, of course, we're going to dive into it here. The first thing that we're going to see is at the top right here, 600,000 NFTs on the marketplace. The floor price of $5. Looks like $38,000 in sales today and about 1,600 transactions on that marketplace.
It's a decent amount of transactions.
Not bad. Not bad for a platform just getting started, that's for sure. So the first thing that kind of pops out to me here is the filters. You know, I love using filters. It's just so easy to kind of, find what you're looking for. So let's just kind of dive into that. They got the available to buy feature, which is pretty cool. They got the classification. So the origin, you can look at event types. If you're looking for a specific UFC, know there's a lot of UFC fans out there. If you guys ordered a pay-per-view and are looking for maybe the pay-per-view you and your buddies ordered and you got all hyped about, you can find it right here. Gives you dates, gives you the UFC numbers. So pretty cool feature to be able to go in and find the event that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Of course, they got the fighter. Obviously, just keep scrolling down. I mean, damn, I got a long list of them already. Not too many though, which is pretty cool, which I think is, seems to be
It makes sense since they just got started recently.
Yeah, and I was just saying, that I like it because there's a scarcity factor already, and of course this list will grow. But what's really cool about UFC is, there's not millions of professional UFC fighters. There's only so many professional UFC fighters that are fighting on these bouts. So, I think the scarcity will kind of be there for a while. Unlike the NBA, and NFL, just there's going to be a lot of players that are going to get out early. So, play type. You can search that. You can search it by knockout, striking, grappling, submission. So whatever you're looking for, they got it for you to search.
Yeah, so if you just want to collect all knockout moments,
there you go.
You got it right there.
Yep, there's the play type. You got the series, which looks like they just have the tests and then they series 0 so far going on. Interesting that they didn't choose series 1. Interesting that it started with series 0. It's pretty cool, I guess. Something different.
Also, I don't know if you mentioned it, but you can filter by price as well.
Yes, you can. So, yep, I was just getting to that right here on the top right. You can see the price. You can search it from low to high, filter it from high to low. You can filter it from most rare to least rare and least rare to most rare, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like that because I don't think we've seen that. At least not that I know of on Top Shot or All Day. Maybe they added that recently.
Yeah.
But I know up until now I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I mean, and it's interesting because we were looking at it before about what fighters are getting listed at, like in the billions or something like that. This looks a little more realistic to me as far as prices from high to low goes. And I'm sure they got all this up to date. So, whether you're looking for knockouts or whatever you're looking for, they got the filter for it here. Pretty interesting. The prices. These look like I don't know if these are legendary, if these are rare moments, what they're
Possibly
considered in UFC. Yeah, what they're considered in UFC, but pretty interesting. So let's go ahead head over to the activity page. So here's where you can see the activity of the marketplace here. Obviously, you can see the market kind of dipped down a little bit, but
always an important feature to have, being able to track marketplace activity.
Yep.
Great indication of whether or not we're on a dip or we're trending upwards. So great
Exactly.
indication that can help you make some smart
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah, for those UFC fans that are collecting UFC moments and you're wondering whether you should buy, whether you should sell, this right here from Evaluate Market is where you need to be headed to, because the longer the marketplace is open, the longer this trend line is going to be and the more ups and downs you're going to kind of see, and it's going to give you more of an indication of, maybe how you should be handling your strategy. And
Right.
I know Cole and I use Evaluate Market on it, since NBA Top Shot's been on Evaluate Market, we use trend lines a lot over there to talk strategy and how to kind of handle it. So
Yeah. And another thing along those lines too, which I'm sure you were going to get to in a moment, is the percentage change in the 24 hours and the percent volume change too.
yep.
Great indication to tell you, okay, this moment is down 10% the
Yeah.
past 24 hours. Now is a great time to buy it.
Right. Yeah. Or maybe this moment's popping off right now and
Yeah,
maybe
maybe I
I
should
should
sell
sell
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really like that Evaluate Market gives you that option to filter by volume change in 24 hours. It looks like how many moments is being bought in those 24 hours. You can kind of see
Hmm.
the volume, which is, just awesome data to have when you're trying to make decisions on a marketplace. No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
So you can filter by rows. If you don't want to go through hundreds of pages, you can scroll down, make it a list from 100 and instead of 25, so it'll show you more of that activity at once. I don't know why, but I always love the latest sales. Just like sometimes
Yeah.
I just get caught up in just like watching this of just like every second it's just like, oh, there's a buy, there's a buy.
Damn. Somebody just bought one for 6 grand.
You're seeing it live right here. There
Jeez.
you go. So
Yeah, people are sniping right now.
yeah, there you go. I mean, someone just made some good money from that
Yeah.
because I'm assuming that was bought in a pack. Who knows? That's a big assumption, but I mean, maybe someone bought it for a few grand and flipped it. Who knows? But here's the latest sales. If you want to just sit back and watch this for a few minutes and just kind of get lost in activity, pretty cool little way. So there you go. So here's what the activity page looks like here. Let's go over to the accounts tab. So if you're looking for a buddy, looking for, one of your friends' usernames, one of your friends' wallets, this is a good place to search for it right here and search for an account.
Or
You
your
know,
own account, of course.
yeah, exactly. And you can always up here at the top here, connect your account.
Mhm.
Evaluate Market's great at that. And you could basically look at your whole portfolio. That's what I do. I have my, NFL All Day connected. I have my NBA Top Shot connected. I can look at my ROI, look at the change, look at how many moments I have, what they're worth. So I would absolutely suggest doing that for people who are into UFC and are purchasing a lot of moments and you want to keep track of account very easily instead of making your own spreadsheets or just
Yeah.
guessing about what you're doing. Connect your your Dapper to Evaluate Market. It's very simple.
Yeah, this
And
takes care of a lot of that legwork,
yeah.
for sure.
So here's where you can see the collector leaderboard right here in accounts. What Cole and I were just kind of talking about this before we got on here. What I really like is this is so different from what we've seen in Top Shot, where the top collector here is only a total valuation of 16,000. Let's just call it $17,000, and the ROI is 57%. Market,
Granted, this is still early,
yeah.
obviously.
But where I was getting with this is much different than NBA Top Shot, where we saw a really big closed beta, and these guys' accounts are worth hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. This seemed that everyone had a fair UFC seems that everyone had a fair chance of becoming a decent collector here and have a decent account valuation. Granted, these guys look
Right.
at are spending 10,000, 12,000, 11,000, 16,000. So some of you guys are going, hey, gee, man, I don't have that kind of money. Hey, but at the same time, you pulled a legendary, you pulled a rare in a pack, you saw one just get sold right there. Well, now your account's up by a few $1,000s.
Yeah,
So
you're looking good.
looks like, these guys, you could have had the same chances of pulling stuff in packs as these guys. I mean, these guys look like they're a little more on the marketplace. But I mean, here you go. Here's a prime example. How lucky did this guy get?
Yeah.
Total purchase $7 in his account valuation's 11,000. I mean,
Is
this
that possible?
this guy just bought one pack and that was it. Something's got to be wrong with that. Maybe that's just a gift. I mean, but here you go. People spending $500. These are lucky pack pulls, right?
Yeah.
So
Turning 500 into
yeah,
9K?
yeah.
Not too bad.
If you want to get jealous a little bit on some of these accounts, and you can always click on these accounts, and it'll take you to their profile, and you can see what moments they got in their bag. If you're really curious to see how they're building their collection, what moments the top collectors are purchasing, what are they selling. I know I've done that in NBA Top Shot plenty of times. I go to big collectors, I click on their username, I go over to their accounts, I see what moments they're holding, and I go, you know what? Maybe I'm going to follow these guys in on some of these. Maybe you see that they're buying 2 or 3, 5 of a certain moment, they're stacking them, and you go, well, maybe they're stacking them for a certain reason.
And so, real quick before you move off this page, it looks like we have 51,302 collectors on
Yep.
UFC Strike right now.
So just a little bit behind NFL All Day that
Yeah.
opened up a little bit after UFC Strike. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out to me. That's a great number to know. It's always nice to know how many collectors you got alongside with you. In Top Shot, we got way more than this. In NFL
Yeah.
All Day, we're probably at 70 something thousand. I haven't looked in a day or two, but last week we checked, it was like in the 60 range, 61,
Yeah.
62 range. So this is what Evaluate Market has to offer, right? Use it wisely like we do. We love Evaluate Market. We use it for every single Dapper account that we have. We use it for activity. We use it for making decisions. We use it for
Tracking our account values.
Yep. Use it for searching moments, hot moments, cold moments. And we just love Evaluate Market, man. So kudos to them for letting us do this. We appreciate it. We love anytime we can do an overview of what they got going on, because they've helped us out tremendously in the past, make smart decisions. And for you UFC fans out there, I hope you can use this platform as well and use it to your advantage, just like we all should. So we're going to get out of here. If you are a UFC fan, if you love Evaluate Market, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to our channel at The Rare Moment. You're on the go. Find us on Spotify. Comment section down below. Let us know how much you love UFC. Let us know if we should keep doing UFC videos a few times a month. And, if you guys give enough comments down there, we'll add it into the repertoire. You guys, good luck collecting out there. We will see you in the next video. Peace.